What's up, Lego YouTube? It's Senor Bricacino. I have two boxes in front of me, and the question is to open or not to open, like Shakespeare once said. Well, one of them's already open, so I guess it's not really a question for both. That one. Um, yeah, I've had a few boxes recently. Still got a few of them just hanging out there that I haven't built. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate all the support. It's really surreal how many of you are watching my videos and you know um are leaving comments and supporting me on my journey. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. So I'm truly thankful for that. By the way, I have a wall of Hot Wheels right here, and this what happens every time I walk by it because I knock everything over. So I don't know if it's a great decision, but I like these. There's a Redline Collector Club, and they release exclusive Hot Wheels. So I've collected quite a few over the years. So I got a whole wall here. Some really nice pieces here. This Volkswagen buggy in shiny green is nice, or even this Mercedes AMG truck. Really cool stuff. But anyways, I got distracted back to Lego. Thank you again for liking, commenting. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you stay subscribed. There's more cool stuff coming out soon. I got a red telephone box that my wife and I found at Target for a deep discount. I think it was like 40% off. Quickly picked it up. I was hesitant. She said we're gonna put it in the car and get it. That's why I have the greatest wife on this planet Earth. And the second box, I don't remember where I got it from, so let's try to crack it open and see what's in there before I give you guys my first Lego City update since I broke things down. Oh, let me not go too far ahead, but let's open this box. First, another unboxing is sponsored by the screwdriver. As always, I don't know what brand screwdriver this is, but I always seem to be opening stuff with a screwdriver. So, the box has been cracked. Let's see what's inside there. And what's inside here is a Lego... Where's the name? Lego Marvel. Lego X-Men Mansion. Of course, I got it on StockX. I highly recommend them. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form, but I always try to bid on different Lego sets when I see they're much cheaper than the MSRP at Lego store, and sometimes I win those bids. And this was one of those cases, and of course I like StockX because they verify your stuff. So definitely appreciate finding this on the deal from StockX. This set, of course, MSRP I think is like $330, and I got it almost $100 cheaper after tax and shipping too. So it was a great deal, and this could definitely go in my Lego City, which I'm going to talk about in a few. Yeah, so if you're ever looking to find cool Lego sets, decent prices, go over to StockX. Be mindful that if you're putting in bids, doesn't mean you're guaranteed to have that bid be selected by one of the sellers, but it gives you a chance to get some cool. A lot of my Lego sets have been picked up from StockX because I really like how they function. Yeah. Oh, and since we are here on a Monday, I'm doing my weekly spotlight. Lego YouTuber. Today's Lego YouTuber. So we shout out. A couple weeks ago we shout out Mini M Stories. Last week we shout out Kirkham Bricks. Today our shout out is Burley Bricks. Burley Bricks is one of my I guess you could call it closest YouTuber in terms of proximity. He's got great videos. He's very creative. He puts up a lot of cool stuff out there. I definitely recommend his stuff. He's one of the most creative people I've seen online. So check out Burley Bricks. I'm gonna have him in this description tagged in there. So check out the channel. So let's get to today's video. And for today's video, I'm finally revealing where I've gone with my new Lego City update. So without further ado, you already see it. There's no more suspense. So here is my new updated Lego City. So after I added two more tables, and expanded the layout, I decided to kind of rip things out and then put them back together and kind of rebuild how I'm thinking about this Lego City. So what's new for this month? Well, all the skyscrapers were kind of all over the place, there, and it was kind of blocking my Lego Technic wall, which, by the way, I mean, it's still messy down there, but beyond the Technic wall. So what I've done is I've taken all my skyscrapers and put them in one block. So you have the Sitcom Tower, you have the Daily Bugle snug next to him, the Lego store that I recently built, which actually color pattern fits really well with the Daily Bugle. And the construction building pretty much stays where it was in that corner. So no changes there. Let's take a different angle to this and see what it looks like. My crane came off. Okay, so we see there's a different angle of this Lego City looking inwards. But yeah, the idea is that I could fit it behind here now, and I could look at these buildings that I can make changes as I go along. So I really like that. And since we're in this corner, I might as well show you what's on this block. Sanctum Sanctorum gets its own dedicated corner for now. I don't know if that's going to stay the same because I did want to see if I could change these road plates here, maybe have it closed off instead of the road going into oblivion. Absolutely nowhere. So TBD for now. I know there's a corner garage here. The corner garage is still out there on my pool table. Take a look there, just sitting there snug. So for now the corner garage stays there. And then as we go down this block, you see this beautiful this is a rebrickable model using 2 Queer Eye sets and 1 Seinfeld set. And this comes up with like a first floor is where you get style and you get your haircuts. Not a barber shop, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I always run out of words when I need to say something important. The second floor, there's like a hot press, so you know there's a newspaper running, and third floor is just an apartment. Really cute elements, the colors work well. Of course, beyond it, as I put my arm over the crane, there's a Parisian restaurant and the 2 townhouses and the brick store, bookshop and the pet shop over there. So that's all nice and cool. What I've done with the road plates too, if you take a look here, this is a modified road plate. So this was, you know, open before. So now what we did is we left this open, but we also built the pathway here. And then if you take a closer look at that road plate, I closed off the sidewalk there. So now there's just a T road plate entering this way. So that's the change. Train station stays there, diner stays there. My custom mock is probably gonna go somewhere in this parking lot. Right now it's not a parking lot. But the recently built antique shop, I thought it fit really well in my greenery area here. So I put it in there for now, and funny enough, the color pattern actually works with the train, so it's gonna stay there for a little bit. What I'm most excited about is this overhead train line that's now been extended and gonna keep running this way. So now we have a full, if you could see, full semicircle, semi-loop, whatever you call it. Obviously, there's potential to continue growing, you know, one step at a time. What I've also done is I've taken these 2 and I've split them into one, because what I can't afford to have is take enough space for 2 train lines to go all the way around the city. That's going to consume a ton of road plates that I'd rather use for, you know, greenery and buildings and etc. And right now I'm performing a can this train fit under the raised line test. So far this train is barely passing, but of course this thing is not fully on the base plate like this, so we're still going to extend it. But I think it looks good. You know, I really like how it looks, and I think this block came together quite well. So those are the changes here. Okay, so now that back area is still a lot of white space, a lot of open space. And here, still open to ideas. So if you have any ideas, please drop them in the comments. I still got a long way to go. What I'm trying to do is, there's a Bricklink Designer bowling alley. I want to add that here and maybe have my mock and have like a fully enclosed parking lot, because what's going to happen is that this road is going to stop right here. This road is not going to go beyond it because I'm going to have my train line run over there. So the idea I had is trying to come up with like a bridge. And I saw a Lego City set that uses like a technique to go up a bridge. I think it was like with those creative racers, I think. Can't remember, but it's a current Lego City set that you find on Amazon, I think, or any retailer, where you have these cool little, you know, wheelchair looking dudes racing down the hill, and it's kind of like a raised platform. So what I wanted to do is take 1 or 2 of those sets and create like a little bridge going up here. So the bridge will go above this green area. We could have some cool maybe park right here underneath, and then the train line going there. We'll separate the train line using a fence piece or something. But that way, you know, don't have to force a road here. The road will just go up and then still have space underneath, and then this road will probably loop into this parking lot and end right there. Let me know what you think. That's where I'm at with that part of the city, but you know, I'm gonna take a step this way and kind of give you another look at where I'm at so far. I think it's a good start. You know, obviously still a long way to go. I still got to clean this mess. I have been able to sort through some more pieces, so it's looking a little cleaner down there. Obviously this is still a mess. That still needs to be worked on, but I think it's coming together. Like I said, I'll always be truthful to what I'm working on, and I'm going to show you guys my progress. So this is where my progress is as of November 2025. The city has been, you know, taken out, put back together, and you know, this is kind of a new layout. I'm probably going to change another 15 times knowing myself, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, if you have any suggestions for, you know, me continuing to build this out, let me know. As always, you know, leave your comments on there and stay subscribed for more cool content. I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Have a good one.